Welcome to Read by Robin. The book we're going to be reading is We're Going to the Timucuan Preserve. It is written by Fran Coker and illustrated by Ethan Long. It was originally published in 2005 and it contains one term which is now considered offensive language, so I will be replacing that word with the correct term now as I'm reading through it. I still wanted to cover this book though because it is written and created by people in the city that I live in. So, without further ado, we'll learn about the Timucua. Yes, it's true. I know they were Native Americans. How about you? Before Grandpa was born a long time ago, Native Americans lived here. It's true. Did you know? They were tall and so strong. They were beautiful, too. They loved our river, just like we do. We're learning about the Timucua. Yes, it's true. I know they were Native Americans. How about you? If I saw a Timucua, I would say hello. I'd ask him to join us, and off we would go. His name would be Kale. It begins just like coal. He'd say, let's all go to my best fishing hole. We'd head to the river and throw our net out. We might catch a bass, a redfish, or trout. I know Pete would like him and hop up and down. We'd all laugh so hard we'd fall down to the ground. Then we'd lie on our backs and look up at the trees. I'd see a C, and there are two V's. We would see that the leaves are not all just green. They've turned yellow and red and bright tangerine. We're learning about the Timucua. Yes, it's true. I know they were Native Americans. How about you? Then we'll go explore the big river shore. Cole will find bugs and turtles galore. Madeline says, I am so scared of bugs. Olivia says, don't worry, I'll give you big hugs. Just hold out your hand, this bug will not bite. See his 6 tiny legs and 2 eyes shining bright? He is tickling her hand as he wiggles about. She did it, she held him, we all give a shout. Nicholas finds a big log and carves out a canoe. Nigel rows down the river. Will you come too? Kale did not speak English like you and me. If he was thirsty, he would drink Ibby. He would go to the Ibby to catch a big fish. He would use Ibby to wash up his dish. Ibby means river, if you cannot tell. It's the fall time of year. Can you feel the cool wind? It's the time to be thankful for family and friends. We're learning about the Timucua. Yes, it's true. I know they were Native Americans. How about you? We will eat fish stew, round blueberries and corn. We will sing and dance while Grandpa plays his horn. Fish stew for dinner? Henry will ask, please, do you happen to have macaroni and cheese? Our lives are different than Kale's was back then. We all wear t-shirts and he wore deerskin. Now we talk on our phones and we ride in cars, but we have the same moon and the same brilliant stars. Jacksonville treasures the Timucuan land, where they cared for their families and reached out their hands. Our day is ending. Grandma's calling me. We learned many new things, don't you agree? We'll see you next time. Do you know where we'll meet? We're getting excited, and so is our dog Pete. Where will we go? We just don't know. Maybe you do. Just look for a clue. And the clue, of course, is the Jacksonville Jaguars arena helmet, I assume. Obviously, this is very much blanding over the fact that the Timucua Reserve is, of course, like most of America, taken land. Stolen land, honestly. Let's say stolen. There's no need to make it even softer. But I think it is important that we do acknowledge, even as young children, we get our children to start acknowledging where this land came from, and the peoples who lived here before us. Which is, and like I said, this is created by local authors and illustrators, which is part of why I wanted to cover it, despite its not necessarily current way of viewing things. So I do hope you enjoyed looking at this with me. Thank you very much for watching. This is children's content, so you won't be able to comment, but you can still like the video and follow my channel.